Counting down toward our first pitch here in the nation's heartland. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Diego Padres and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
And you got to know that these guys are going to have their hands full with the opposing lineups, especially when you look at the 3, 4, 5 guys that they're going to have to deal with. Both clubs very strong in the middle of the order. So if you can navigate that section of the lineup okay, then I think both of these guys will have a chance to do just fine.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Diego Padres, as their manager Bud Black will align his order like this. Seth Hargrove will be on the mound to face them, and if he's going to be successful against these hitters, he's going to need to keep the ball down in the strike zone without question. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Everett Cabrera makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And this will be fouled away.
First pitch, 7-16.
Now the pitch. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Ready with the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now the 3-1 pitch. Fastball in there, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. You make that starter out there throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
Cameron Maven will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
He's set. Now the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Ready now on 1-1. in for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here comes a 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Yonder Alonso. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Runner at first here, one man out. Here's the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets the tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike two.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
2-2 pitch on the way. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Well, let's take a look at this check swing here in show motion. From this speed, it almost always looks like the guy goes around. Here, well, it looked like a good call down there at third base. I think that bat did break the plane, and that is a strike.
Here's Will Venable now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
1-1 pitch now to Venable. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here he comes, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Chase Headley will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
For the infielders tonight, be prepared. If he gets that sinker working like he normally does, it should generate a lot of ground balls.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him. But it won't matter as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His numbers right there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Padres alignment will look like this. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, John Jay.
And that's in there for strike one. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time to check out the scouting report here as we run the numbers on this 26-year-old right-hander. Daniel Descalso digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Maven there to put it away for out number 2.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Michael Lee will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here. As you see, the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Denorfia is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We've played an inning. No score. Yasmani Grandal will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
One on the way. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Chris Denorfia will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games.
Come on, let's do it.
First pitch to him. And this one runs up high, ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. The next pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Stepping in now, Alexi Amarista, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. The pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Mark McGuire will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. First pitch on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Cabrera there for this one is short, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here now is Alan Craig, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
1-1 pitch on the way. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina.
Right.
3-2, here it is. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's the full count offering. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 74 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. A 2-1 offering. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Venable will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Tyson Ross will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here it comes. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Cabrera.
Everett Cabrera will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you've got to have at this level.
Here he comes on 2-2. In the air to right center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Center fielder number 24, Cameron Maven.
Cameron Maven will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest.
Come on, Cardinals.
First offering on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Here's the 1-1. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Johnny Peralta will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Colton Wong will get his first opportunity now. And as you see there, he's in need of something to go his way because he's been ice cold these past 8 ball games. And here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Amarista at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Seth Hargrove will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here's the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Yonder Alonso will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Baseman number 23, Yonder Alonso.
Now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Now the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 1-2. On the ground to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Here's Will Venable now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits have him threatened to score our first run of the night.
Chase Headley will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with two men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
One 0 on the way. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes a 2-2. 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
These will add up. I mean, in that spot, a single gets you 2 runs. And heck, just putting it in play probably gets you 1. Instead, he comes back to the dugout with nothing.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Chris Denorfia will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. Now here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
Comes set, now the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Pause, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. John Jay will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch coming. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Here we go.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And they get him off balance that time as it's slapped the other way to short. On to first is Cabrera, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman,
Daniel Descalzo will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 home. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will get foul, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Here's the 2-2 offering.
Here we go.
Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
In now, Michael Lee. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. That last home run estimated at 399 feet. Now here's the pitch. Ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 1-1. Swing, and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. From deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Let's win, Cardinals!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 with one away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
The 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Denorfia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Left fielder number 21, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch coming. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
and it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, and with 2 away, maybe a chance to get a second run home here in the inning. He picks a good pitch to run on, and he's in safely at second.
Here comes the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Yadier Molina will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a 1-0. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of the season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
Johnny Peralta will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Wait for the pitch.
Come on!
1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Alexi Amarista will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Alexi Amarista.
First pitch to him. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
2-0 count. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here comes the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here he comes on 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Tyson Ross will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch on the way. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's the shortstop, Everett Cabrera. Fouled back. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Here's Cameron Maven now. Chopper, foul. He's set, now the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
From the belt, the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-2 coming. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with another 2-2. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Colton Wong will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Converging are Maven and Venable, but this will get all the way to the wall. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home fifth.
An ideal start to the inning here out of the number 8 spot. He's into second on the double. Now you've got your pitcher due next, so you can either put the bunt on, or they could even think about showing bunt, draw the corners in, and then letting him swing away.
Seth Hargrove will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. First offering on the way. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. And that's a nice job right there.
John Jay will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Comes set, now the pitch. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
He waits, now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Just get the base hit already.
Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
A man at third with 1 away.
Come on, man. Get that Jimmy.
Here's the 2-2 home. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Full count offering on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Daniel Descalzo will get another shot. He homered his last time. Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now his swing as he shoots this one over to first. Step on the bag for 1, but 1's all they get as the run scores.
And with 2 guys in scoring position, that might not be exactly what he was hoping to do, but he will pick up 1 RBI for his efforts, and he does move the other runner to third now with 2 away.
Michael Lee will look to try and get that second run of the inning across as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away.
Hey, Michael.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
Oh. 1-0 on the way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Padres nothing. Yonder Alonso will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
The 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Will Venable will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. You know, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But you know, this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Not standing.
.2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. He puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Chase Headley will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Get me out here. Come on.
Now the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. One there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it here 3-0. Dale Thayer will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 33, Dale Thayer.
Mark McGuire will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Under it is Venable as he takes it for the first out.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Alan Craig will step in, an RBI single this last time around. First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here it comes. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Therefore it is Venable, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 4.
Yadier Molina will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Yasmani Grandal will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One pitch on the way. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Pitch on the way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Chris DeNorfia will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 2-0 on the way. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
One out, nobody on. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. The 3-1 is on the way. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Alexi Amarista will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
And it looks like they're doing everything they can to not score in this game. I mean, this isn't even close here. That's almost a desperation attempt just to try and get on the board.
Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Johnny Peralta will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready now on 1-1. In for strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Here comes the 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, That's the attitude you have to have.
Colton Wong will stand in, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now here it comes. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Since coming in the sixth, he's knocked down 5 in a row. He's given him a real lift out there.
Seth Hargrove will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Who was left is Cabrera, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 3-0. So we'll see a pinch hitter loosening up here as left-handed hitting Seth Smith moves into the on-deck circle.
Seth Smith.
In there, 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Everett Cabrera will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, You put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
1 out, nobody on. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. One, two. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Cameron Maven will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First offering on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 2-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
First baseman number 23.
It's just their 4th hit of the ball game, but this is one of their better swings they've had all game long, and winds up going for a double.
Yonder Alonso will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Alex Torres is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Alex Torres.
John Jay will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
And a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Pitch on the way. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Daniel Descalzo will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. Here's the first offering. There goes Jay. Pitches a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen, even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
A runner at second, nobody out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. That's toward the corner and deep. The right fielder gives chase, but it's going to fall out there to the left of the line. A fair ball. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. And this is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ready on 2-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Two. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Mark McGuire will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Get the base hit!
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
The 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Come on, Mark.
The 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down. So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only a minor injury. Mark Ellis will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury. Alan Craig will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Mark Ellis is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 3.
Will Venable will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
3-0 is on the way. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
3-1 on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, number 7.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of these so far. 11 for him in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ball game. Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this lands foul down there to make it 1-1.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
And now a swing from Headley as he sends a ground ball to second base. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
He certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
1-0 on the way. Slice down the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Fouled back. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walkdown. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Chris Denorfio will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Two out with the man at first. 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 4-0. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.